Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sagwadi Wakarabutla and here is part 2 of Entrepreneurial Law Assignment 1 first semester 2025. Okay, thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers and counting. Thank you for sharing my channel. Thank you for not skipping ads. Guys, don't skip ads. If you don't skip ads, it means we're making the money to pay the Wi-Fi. Then I won't be asking anybody to help me out. Right? Simple. We both work. Really, I appreciate everybody who is who is helping me out. Can you believe that after it took me a while to notice that I owe the institution 600, which has been carried over all these years since I got some funding, and now I have to pay it. It's happening at the worst time, but I managed to pay 200 and something, so I'm short like 3 something. So thank you to the people who helped me out in private. If you can, my darling, it will mean a lot to me because the guide is not working. I'm busy begging you every day not to skip ads. It means a lot. It will change my life. I could have paid for myself now. But anyway, let us get into the video. Okay. Now, question 2 of the assignment reads, Tepper approaches you for advice on the legal nature of a trust. Briefly explain to Tepper the legal nature of a trust. Now, what is a trust? Now you're going to explain a trust to Tepper, right? This is going to be in study unit 14. That's the one that does trust, right? Now, you need to explain to Tebo what is a trust, and you need to explain in the most simple way, in a layman's terms. Like explain like you're explaining to somebody who does not know anything about the law, not deviating from the actual definition, but explaining it in the way that they will understand. Now in study unit 14, you're going to find this explanation where a trust is explained. So I know you guys know where to find the answers, but you need to be able to put it in your own words. Right, let's do this. A trust is an adaptable concept with various uses, including carrying on a business. A trust is an arrangement through which ownership of one person's property by virtue of a trust instrument is a trust is an arrangement through which ownership of a person's property is by virtue of a trust instrument made or bequeathed to a trustee under the trust instrument in order to be administered for the benefit of the beneficiaries. So you see, this is too much big English, ne? So you need to dilute it and make it, you need to show the lecturer that you understand. You dilute, not change the definition, ne? Trusts were made to protect the weak and to safeguard the interests of those who are absent, or rather, let's say dead. Okay? We have a case where you have case law, landmark case on trust, Land and Agricultural Bank of South Africa versus Parker and others. You need to write the judgment there or something to support your definition, to show, I didn't come to second year by mistake, right? The founder, which is the person who creates the trust, the trustee manages and controls the trust property, right? And the beneficiary is the party on whose behalf the trust is created and managed. So 3 people. There's the founder, which is you, and then there's the trustee, which is your trustees, your lawyers, whoever that would be, and then the beneficiary, which is your child, for example. Those are the 3 parties, or rather these characters are also found in a trust matter. Like for a trust, there has to be a person who made it, there has to be a trustee, and somebody who's benefiting from it. That's what. Okay. Any of the parties to a trust may be a legal juristic person or a legal or juristic person, right? I think I've explained it as nicely as possible. Tshepo has decided to create a trust. Briefly explain the legal position of a founder in a trust. Right. Okay. Still under trust. Okay, let's continue. Sorry about that, guys. I had to move and come down here. However, back again. Sorry for that. I'm back. So let's continue. So the question 2.2 says that Tshepo has decided to create trust. Briefly explain to Tshepo the legal position of a founder in a trust. So when you hear a question that says that you must explain the legal position of a powers of the legal position of the person in that legal setting, it needs you to explain the powers this person has, the authority this person has, and you can add in the pros and cons if you like. So it's 5 marks, so I'm gonna make it easier. I went and I found where it is. So this module has got a textbook also. So the textbook, you go to page 304, where you find a title, The Founder, where they explain the powers and the limitations of the founder. I have noted that down 5, so you can go choose some for yourself and note them. Okay. Now, the legal position of a trustee, of a trust founder are: a founder takes the action to create a trust. So that's the first legal position. A founder determines the extent and the nature of the trust fund, trust assets. So it's up to them what they want to put in this trust. Okay. The founder determines the object of trust. It's up to them what they want to put in the trust. And then they also decide the object of trust. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's a family house, maybe it's just money, So these are two different things. A founder determines the extent and nature of the trust assets, right? They then determine the object of trust. The founder also determines, or rather names, the beneficiaries of the trust. The founder is also able to nominate and determine the powers of, the founder also gets to nominate the trustees and determine their powers and authority. So I've just mentioned 5. Go to page 304, pick and choose, put it in your own words preferably. What are the powers? What is the legal standing of a trust founder? This should be a straight total. Even if you're putting in your own words, listen, it should be a total. I'm expecting people to get 70 and above because we don't write the same, okay? So this is it. This is your first assignment wrapped with a good mark. I will see you on the next one. I think the next one we're doing is Constitutional Law Assignment 1. I love you so much. Mwah.